Hey everyone, this is Avi Harkishin. Let's look at SPY really fast. So this is the daily chart we're looking at. The first thing that you'll notice is, or I notice, is this here. We have a shooting star with increased volume. That's a bearish reversal pattern. It doesn't necessarily means that the price will immediately come back down. If you can see here as well, you have a bearish reversal pattern. You did have a little bit more upside, and then you had that drop. On this one here, you even had less volume, but here you can obviously see that there's increased volume here. Now, what I did remove is all the drawings, so now let's add the drawing there. So that's a bearish reversal pattern, signaling as the first signal that there is possibly or potentially some bearish reversal on the way. So let's add the drawing. So the second thing that I have that I've charted here before is this here, which is a supply zone. Let's go down to the 4 hours. Let's see. So here it is. That's a supply zone right here. So you can see a hard rejection right here. Yeah. So that's an increased volume in the 4 hours. That's pretty bearish. Then you had some upside, but no kind of volume in that one there. Let's move to the 1 hour. Just going through this really fast. So here's a 1 hour. So I had, in terms of Elliott wave, I had a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 was here last week. So technically speaking, what I had last week was wave 5, then I had the A. I thought we would have had a rejection here, somewhere here maybe, and wave C. That didn't happen because of FOMC today. We had, I'm still not sure in terms of the count how I'm going to do this, but I'm putting this as, let's say, wave 5 or this one here, whichever one. The price varies based on whichever one I put it as. So if we're gonna do, let's just say this is wave 5 right here. Let me just move this over. Let's say this is wave 5 right here. Right here. You'll have wave A, B, and C. Now, technically, most of the times on wave B, you'll have wave B ends about 0.618 or 0.786 fib, and then you have that drop to about extension 1 or 1.618 fib. That didn't happen here. These are rare instances that they do happen. They do occur from time to time, and it seems this might be one of them. And if that's the case, you want to see. Let's move to the 15 minutes. You want to see something like this tomorrow. Let's see here. No, there you go. You want to see a rejection over here. 560, 569, which is 618 fib, or 567. You want to see a rejection right here. Now, if you get a rejection here, it kind of makes sense because somewhere between this area, it makes sense because then you have this here, where is the beginning of the A wave, A, B, and C, and that really, you have that here like a head, not a head, a left shoulder, right shoulder, and a head. And then you have that mark down or that push down for wave C, which is about 557, about that area. You'll have it if we get that rejection. You're really playing levels at this point. To be honest, I am not sure. There are times where I'm like, in terms of percentage wise, I'm like 80% sure. This one here, I'm like about 50-50, or even less so, maybe 40%. I think how it's going to play out, and 60% I don't know. But I'm really looking at the volume, and these are big push in terms of volume. If you look at the volume going up, there's not really much going on here in terms of volume price analysis. So I'm looking at the levels right now and the fib levels right here to see if whether or not we're going to push down. If we do, you're probably going to get something along this line here. You're going to have that. Let's see. A maybe let's just say right here. B, and you'll have that C wave. Something along that line. I think in terms of SPY, but you want to see that rejection here. If it continues to hold the 618 and 786 level, you might see new highs. That's what I think. But in terms, I'm more bearish than I am bullish, and the reason why is because of the volume price analysis, especially on the daily. So there's still a case where you see some upside, some choppiness, and then you'll see that drop. That's a possibility. So keep that in mind. Let me see if I can look at anything else here for you. I'm gonna put up a chart for SPY. Anyway, let me just end this here, and this is just for SPY.